If I could just stick a red camera on the back, I'd see.
Yeah, well, Shadow, you'll be there very shortly.
It'd be so sharp.
How much was that? 16,000 quid?
Yeah. The amazing thing I love about it, each time you look, you find something different, and you actually can find places that people didn't even know existed. You know, every time you look.
Yes, and it will increase shadows. Your definition increases because the red camera's going to give you something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
That place is full of construction, so you know.
It is, yeah. These are up so, they come so low over my house.
Oh, it's such a trip. But the first time I met you in Nigel, we came outside and one of those flew over.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
And I went, oh, I'm a believer, Shadow. This is not the truth.
I mean, if you look here, you can see it comes right over the house, like it did over here. I'll show you that.
Well, you know what? They're just there to take care of you, Shadow.
Yeah.
They're not there to threaten.
Exactly. Definitely.
Making sure you're okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, you've got a connection to whatever those beings are that are flying, whether they're human or not. In a way, you have a connection to them, don't you?
Do you know what I love? The story about when you went up that mountain with a bit of amber.
Yeah.
I love that story.
I got the amber, but it's the same. Look at you with this shit. We each do our own different bits, you know. I haven't got to do this, you haven't got to do what I did. There's Stonehenge, wasn't it? Bloody old Shadow.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
Spaceships.
Yeah.
Right, that's amazing, isn't it?
I love these spaceships, I really do. Because they're so elegant. You know, you look at them and you go, alright, I'll accept that's 200 miles long.
Yeah.
But there's an entire population living on something like that. It's not 2 or 3 people, Shadow, it's several thousand.
Oh, here we go, here's the film.
That's what I love about it. It's the idea that it's a world unto itself.
What do you think of this?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. They're so elegant, aren't they?
What's in there?
There's a civilization of people living in there who've come to get some of our DNA, and in return they will give us things that we can't do because they can, because they're not art. They need to improve themselves.
Was that like the one, I don't know if you can see it, was that like the one you were in, or was it?
No, the one I was in was interterrestrial. It was very small compared to those things. The one I was in came from within the Earth, and it was an explanation from the creators of these.
Yeah.
They created us, they also created these.
Wow.
And these have been out there, and the first ones that went out were metallic, completely robotics, as we would
Like
say.
that sort of thing? Metallic.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, they've evolved now into these different extraterrestrial types, like the Nordics. But they're not us.
No.
God, no. They still are group minds, and they can't individuate, and they cannot reproduce their own kind.
Right.
That's why they're here. They want that last level jump, which comes from us giving them our DNA. And in return, give us all kinds of shit that we can't do, which is, you know, moving space-time dimensions.
Yeah.
They could replant the entire rainforest for us by moving things through time and space. But they can do it down to one blade of grass. So you've got a village here, you can recreate it everywhere else without upsetting anything, because that's what I'm told they can do.
Wow.
So, couple of strands of your hair or mine, or a drop of my blood, which gives them my DNA. In return, they do that for us. Well, they can create the Sahara Desert back to the way it once was, a green savanna.
Wow.
Of course they can.
Because that's so powerful, isn't it, what they're in?
Yes. But the problem to it doesn't matter how powerful that fucking vehicle is or anything. The most powerful.
Can you twist the light? Just give me a little bit more light here. Not a load, just don't blind me.
The thing that you have to understand, as John has to, come into play because the evolved human being is multidimensional. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because that's who we are.
Yeah, right.
You know, I don't do this.
Yeah.
But I'm a navigator. It's written up my arm, so I can explain things.
Yeah.
I'm explaining it to myself. You probably know all this shit. But we are the most evolved beings in the entire universe.
Yeah.
And these have come, the drop of our blood, to give them our DNA, and in return they will move. Linear space-time, and we come into this evolved state that we are coming into. That's not. That's the entry point. You get stuck in this video. This is a physical, down to the third dimension reality. Brings imagination into
That's playing.
you're crossed over, so no.
Yeah.
So all this shit, all your extraterrestrial craft, all the crap I babble on about is actually true. And I finally had to end it, John, because I was blabbing like a lunatic and in a sense in self-denial at the same time. No, I wasn't actually. I'm lying. I always believed it. From the first time I met you, remember I just talked.
Well, as a producer who claims to know nothing, you played a part very, very well, and I commend you for it.
Well, that's the role I do, because I'm not a specialist. I'm a facilitator, if you like. If you look up my arm, it's called navigator.
Yeah, okay, yeah, clearly.
So I don't specialise.
I think it's a very attractive.
Shadow specialises, he does this.
Yeah,
I don't do anything like that. I don't write. This guy, Kitten Spence, who I absolutely adore, called Don Eels, who's into all this new 3D technology, and he runs a fucking club up Brick Lane. I mean, he's a mega guy, and he came down to see me, and I put all this stuff out to him. I suddenly realised, fuck me. I know why I'm saying this, because I don't know what I'm saying, but it was like,
It doesn't matter.
a really important connection, because I never sat with him alone.
These glasses look nice, don't they? There's two clean ones there.
What?
With mineral water from Priscilla, where the stone comes from.
It's all oh, no, there's Burton and Taylor, Cleopatra. Oh God, Shadow, you're ready to do the maid now.
I made a little movie. Is that alright?
I'm going to have a glass of wine before I look at this Shadow. It might overwhelm me completely.
No.
Once I owned up to the fact of who I am, which is just rubber as an individual, and owned up to the fact that your Shadow, Cyber, your job, and you're also individuals. God, it makes it easier. How can you realise you're not alone?
You can't.
No, you must individuate, and that creates a sense of aloneness for a moment. That's what it did in me.
Yeah.
But now it's over because,
Then you
I'll
have
be
to
over.
work.
Oh, God, blimey. Oh, here we go. That's Abu Simbel, isn't it? And that was, I've been there with that bloody thing is when I did that Swiss documentary. I don't remember. I mean, because somebody laid it on to me. I'm not particularly into Tutankhamun. Oh, that's a bit trippy. And you fit apart. Oh, this is in the Egypt Museum, actually. I was talking about where we should go and use your camera on Tutankhamun's. There's Tutankhamun anyway.
And
there he is.
He can take pictures of pictures of it with his new camera.
I know.
And see all other stuff.
I was talking to him. We go and photograph those mummies. That's a piece of pre-Raphaelite painting. I love that. Oh, he's so fucking sexy. It's Cleopatra.
What did you find inside NASA? One of these people was a NASA photographic expert, and she said that in Building 8 at Johnson Space Center, they regularly airbrushed out images of UFOs from the high-res satellite imaging.
I need to
And using the same blank password hunting technique,